Miguel Perichi Orta joins me now alongside his mom, Carolina. Miguel is a sophomore at Apalachee High School. Miguel, thank you for being with us after this very difficult day. Tell us what you experienced today.
It was early in the morning and I had just finished the quiz and I heard a loud banging outside the door and I thought it was a locker, so I didn't think too much of it. And then so my teacher went over to the door to check out what happened and then we heard repeatedly over and over again. And then that's how we knew it was a gunshot. And that's when the hard lockdown was placed. I ran to the back of the classroom and hid under a lab table for about half an hour. And I was just thinking about how it's possible that I might die today. And it was just a sad thought to me.
Miguel, had you ever thought anything like this might ever happen at school?
No, I always hear about it happening, but it's one of those things that you don't relate to it until it happens. So you wouldn't. It was just shocking that it happened here.
When you were hiding under the lab table, did you have your phone? Were you able to get in touch with your mom?
No, I had my phone in a phone pocket and I didn't have time to get it before. So for about half an hour, I was just trying not to make any noise, trying to listen to the noises outside because you could sort of hear what was happening out there. And I was just worried about not being able to like talk to my mom again.
Tell me what you said when you saw your mom.
I When I saw my mom, it was after we went outside and I had called her. And when she answered, I started just breaking down. I'm like, Mom, I'm okay. But there was a shooter here. And then she jumped from here all the way to the school. She got here really fast. And I gave her the longest hug I've ever given.
Miguel, tell me when you were under the table, there were other students in the class, right? Were you able? I mean, tell me about that half an hour. It must have seemed like days.
Yeah, it felt like it was an ending. I heard people crying quietly, people like whispering, but then the teacher told them to like be quiet because there was an active shooter right down the hall. And what I decided to do was just pray. I prayed for my mom. I prayed for my dad, my sister, my family.
Miguel Perichi Orta, thank you for being with us, and God bless you and your mom, Carolina.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Jillian Peterson joins me now. She is the executive director of the Violence Prevention Project Research Center. It's good to be with you again, even on these awful circumstances, because you've helped us understand this before, these numbers, this pattern in our country. So let me start here. The shooter is 14, we've been told. Based on your research, how does that fit into the work you've done compiling an understanding of the kinds of shooters that are in these school shootings?
It's fairly consistent. So, the vast majority, nearly 90% of perpetrators of mass shootings in schools are students of that school. 14 is on the young end. Most perpetrators tend to be between 15 and 18, but there have been perpetrators as young as 11.
And what questions would you be interested in having the answers to, or what questions are you asking in this moment where we don't know much and where we all really don't want to speculate in some? What would you be seeking to find out, though, in order to help to use this instance to understand this chronic problem in America?
Yeah, what we see amongst school mass shooters is this common pathway to violence. It often involves a student who's in a significant crisis, and it's a crisis that people around them are noticing. They're oftentimes, we call it leakage, but they're leaking their plans. They're telling other people, oftentimes classmates. Sometimes they're getting radicalized online or posting things on social media. There's typically a large number of warning signs leading up to these horrific events. So I think in this case, we'll be looking for what were the warning signs, what was missed, how do we do better in the futures to not miss those signs.
And that leakage, as you called it, is the result of what? I mean, you've done the work to explain what's happening in people in crisis that end up in this state. Help us understand what that crisis looks like.
Our research shows that leakage is often kind of a last cry for help. It's this screaming out into the void and saying, I'm planning on doing this. Perpetrators who do this are typically very isolated, they're actively suicidal. These are designed to be final acts. And we've interviewed perpetrators of these shootings, and they say they're looking to be seen and to be known. Even if it's for something horrific, they want their name in the headlines. And so, if you can give that person some hope, take away the suicidality, intervene in the crisis, there's hope that you can sort of get them out of that moment.
And so very quickly, Jillian, at the end here, as I recall from our previous conversations, the message is if you see a kid who's, alone, lonely, outside, in crisis, see them, show them they are
Yes.
seen.
Yes. Reach out, connect. It's amazing what a human connection can do for someone.